My question is to the Prime Minister. The government assured Australians that the budget would bring down interest rates. Instead, we know that it has forced interest rates up. New data from ABC News found that amongst young growing families with a mortgage, 88% are now in mortgage stress. When will the Prime Minister take responsibility for making things worse for Middle Australia?
Order. Give the call to the Prime Minister. The Treasurer cease interjecting.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the Shadow Treasurer for his question, and I say that it just underlines why he will have Shadow next to his name for a long period of time.
Order.
He presided over an economy that had the largest deficit since the Second World War and $1 trillion of debt with very little to show for it, sluggish economic growth, productivity sliding backwards, declining business investment, interest rates going up, inflation, the highest inflation quarter of any quarter this century, deliberate wage suppression, more Australians than ever in insecure work, and he comes in here and tries to just make things up. Well, compare that with our budget and our position that we are responsible for. The first projected budget surplus in 15 years. The largest number of new jobs for any new government in its first 12 months. 465,000 jobs. Pay packets growing at a faster rate in more than a decade. The gender pay gap falling to a historic low.
If it's so easy, why didn't you do it?
And compare the G7 countries, Mr. Speaker. GDP growth, we're on 2.3. Canada's next, 2.2, a little bit lower. France, 0.9. Germany, minus 0.5. Italy, 1.9. Japan, 1.3. UK, 0.4. US, 1.6. Participation rate, ours is higher than any of the G7 nations. Employment growth, we're on 2.4%, higher than any G7 economy. And of course, we're the only ones with a projected budget surplus going forward. So we're very proud of our record, in spite of inheriting a bin fire when it came to the economy opposite. No wonder the Shadow Treasurer can't ask a question of the Treasurer about the budget. In the budget session. No Treasurer, he can bring a novel in and just read from it, because from those opposite, he can't get a question about the budget. No wonder.